Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany. If this is your first time here clicking on one of my videos and seeing my face, welcome. If it's not your first time here, bitch, welcome back, y'all. First of all, this video today, this currently is being recorded on my phone, but the video itself, like the body of the video when I'm actually doing makeup, I filmed it on my camera, which is insane to even say because it's literally been 2+ years since I filmed on my freaking camera. I know I haven't filmed my camera since we left North Carolina, but like, oh my God, that's how you know it's for real. I told y'all it was for real, and it's for real. Okay, y'all, I'm so excited. But this video is going to be how I got this look. Technically, the focus of the video is how I got the base because this is my go-to base routine. Okay, plain. This is my go-to base routine. Like, I don't have any foundation on, just concealer, bronzer, blush, and then the powder over top of that, but I don't have any foundation on. And honestly, I have not been gravitating towards using foundation because I have fell victim to constantly touching my face. And because I constantly touch my face, I just felt like there was no reason to keep putting foundation on my face when this is the area that I'm normally like touching, leaning, and all that type of stuff. So I just got away from using foundation. So this is my go-to base routine. I just decided to add a little pop of color eyeshadow because why not? If y'all want me to do just a everyday go-to face with foundation, no eyeshadow, I can do that because that's normally what I would do anyway. But I just wanted to add a little eyeshadow, you know, give you a little something since this is my first video back. Besides a vlog, like, excuse me? Right. Exactly. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look and what products I use, then stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button before we even jump right into it because y'all know the vibes. And they're supposed to be banned on TikTok. So y'all know I'll be on TikTok. Make sure y'all subscribe on here. And yeah, stick around because the makeup videos are back. Yeah. So yeah, just stay tuned. Keep watching. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's actually crazy sitting here filming for you guys, but I said I was coming back, so we're back. Okay, so hopefully my autofocus is autofocusing like it needs to be. I'm trying to not keep looking at my little screen. I'm trying to focus on you guys, but I'm trying to make sure that I'm in focus at the same time, so bear with me. If I'm looking like it's because I'm looking at the screen to make sure you guys are not looking at me a little wonky, a little weird, okay? So my face has not been like agreeing with whatever it is. I'm not really sure what the vibe is, but my face hasn't been agreeing with something in my life right now. So I had to repurchase my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hyaluronic Acid Water Gel. I love this stuff. And when I was using this stuff and the serum and the face wash, my skin was freaking thriving. And honestly, oh my God. Honestly, my skin has always been the worst in the winter. And I started using this last winter and it was so good. So I had to get it back because that's when my skin was prospering the best. So I'm going to use that. I'm not going to put any primer on today because I'm not going anywhere. And right now, I don't want to, I wouldn't say waste, but I don't want to use my one size primer because that's really the only primer that I have right now that I've been using because I got it specifically to make sure my makeup would stay on when I was going to work. Because I would be sweating like a dog at work. And I needed to make sure my makeup was going to stay on, and that was the only primer that ensured, the primer along with the spray that ensured my makeup was going to stay and I wasn't going to look crazy. So that's the only primer that I actually have that I was using because prior to that I was only using moisturizer to like prep for my makeup for a long time because I wasn't really doing my makeup to go anywhere that required it to be like stuck. Okay, so I'm just going to be doing my normal, the makeup that my go-to makeup that talk, guys, it's been so long. I'm so in shambles right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the makeup look that I gravitate to whenever I'm going somewhere when I'm going to work, when I'm going out, when I'm doing anything, this is the like makeup that I have gravitated towards. This has been it for me. So this is my go-to makeup routine for right now. Because if you know, you know. That could change at the drop of a hat. But this is 2024. This has been my go-to makeup for sure. So like I said, I just put my water cream on. Ooh, I'm undecided though if I want to do any eyeshadow today. Normally I don't do eyeshadow. The only way this is going to stay focused on me is if I keep my mirror out of the way. So I don't know if I want to do like an eyeshadow. But actually, I think I might do an eyeshadow because this one eyeshadow look I had did in like March, April. It was beautiful. It was literally two eyeshadows. Actually, one eyeshadow and a bronzer in the crease. And it was so freaking pretty. So I think I'm going to do that today because that was the vibe. So, where the... I hate when I use stuff and then I don't put it back where I had it at last, because then who can I blame besides me? No one, exactly. So, excuse me. I'm going to take my blush first, and this is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Love. I think this is the matte one. I don't know. But I'm going to put my blush on first. And I have been being a bit aggressive on the blush. But like... why not? Like, I don't see a reason to not. So I'm just going to blend that out. But like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. But the one thing about this Rare Beauty blush, baby, it's pigmented. It's pigmented. And I do think this is the... no, I don't think this is the matte one. Because I feel like the matte one gives matte. Like, it doesn't give anything else but matte. But this blush is so pigmented and it's so freaking pretty. So Brian got me 2 new lights so I can get back into recording. But I need, because I'm so used to, if y'all know, y'all know. If y'all remember me doing my YouTube videos back when we were in Virginia, or even when we moved to North Carolina, I had my ring light, my trusty, dusty old ring light directly. My camera was actually in my ring light. That's what my tripod was. And that was just... the lighting from that has yet to be topped. Like, because I need... this lighting is amazing. These lights are great. But for me, I prefer also to have a light directly in front of me. Like, right now, you guys are sitting on my, like, vanity, and I have like the little lights that are around my vanity, but those lights suck, to be honest. They're not good lights. So I need like I need a ring light to go right here, but I can't get a ring light because I have the vanity with the big mirror. And where am I gonna put the ring light if you're sitting in front of the big mirror? So like, where am I gonna put a ring light? But this is the Fenty Beauty concealer in 400 neutral. I love a neutral concealer. I realized neutral looks best on me. Golden, no. Neutral concealer is the best looking concealer on me. So this is the Hydrating Long Wear Concealer, like I said, in 400N. But y'all, neutral concealer is it for me. What is this? Like, exactly. And I said this is going to be the makeup routine that I I have gravitated towards and done all year, like my go-to, and that go-to does not include foundation. So I can do one for when I do use foundation for you guys, just so you can have like a reference if you would like to use foundation. I still use foundation, but like if I know that, like if I was going to work or something, I wouldn't use a foundation because I'm constantly touching my face, which is probably one of the reasons why I'm breaking out, because I would be at work touching everything and then like not thinking about it, like, you know, just doing too much. Actually, now that I'm saying it, now that I'm talking about it, doing too much. But yeah, so I'm gonna use, if I can find it, is this the right one? No. So I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer in Hazelnut 8.1 in to do a little bronze situation, because I don't contour. Like I don't use contour shades. I only use bronzer. So really I don't consider it contouring, because I'm not using a shade that's going to give me dimension. I want a shade that's going to give me warmth. So I purposely am using a bronzer to do this instead of a contour, because I don't really want dimension, to be honest. I just want the color. I want the color. I want the warmth. I want the vibes. But I don't want, you know. I'm going to go back. That is very aggressive. There's a lot of aggression happening right there. I'm going to go back over this with my concealer, like the top, just to blend it out, because I don't want, it's looking crazy right now. So actually I'm probably going to add some more concealer, because that's what I do when I go overboard. If I go overboard, I like to course correct. I don't like it to get too much out of hand at all, because once it starts getting out of hand too much, it's hard to reel it back. So I'm going to blend this out with my sponge. She's very warm right now. Please don't piss me off, okay? I said I was going back in with the concealer. Actually, I'm going to go ahead off camera, do my brows, and then I'm going to come back, because I'm going to clean my brows up with the concealer, and then I'm going to hit my under eyes again. So give me a couple secs, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The eyeshadow look is very simple. I don't know if I said that already, but it's very simple. It's literally 2 eyeshadows. When I did it initially, I know for 100%, with 100% certainty, I did it with the bronzer that I used. But because I didn't put any powder bronzer on yet, I just went ahead and used the eyeshadow that was already in the eyeshadow palette that I was going to use. So I'm going to use, if you know, you mother, no. If you know, you know. Okay, so it was either between this or the Morphe palette, but this is the one that I had next to me, so this is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna be taking this blue shade right here and this brown shade right here. Y'all know how long I have had this freaking eyeshadow palette. Yes, it probably has expired. Does Juvia's Place even sell this anymore? I don't know. Also, I can 100% tell you guys, I don't care. The dog is over there making noise, so it's not, y'all aren't hearing things. So I'm going to just take this on this Sigma Buff and Blend E39 brush, and I'm going to pack that on my lid. Let me tell y'all what my issue is, though. I didn't film any before transitions for TikTok. So what I'm going to have to do, even though I hate doing it this way, is film the after portion for the TikTok and then go back and film the before once I wash my face and do everything. Even though I actually really truly hate doing that, but I'm gonna have to do that because I don't have a choice. So this is the Morphe M504 brush. It's just a blending brush, and I'm gonna go right around the edges. I'm going to buff it into the brow, so all that's blended, and then we're gonna blend around the edges. And this is the part when you know if your brows are good or not. Like when your brows are good and you do this part where you buff it in and then you do a little 1-2, it always eats 100% more than when your brows are chewed. If your brows are chewed when you do this step, I fear the whole eyeshadow look may be chewed. But I'm just gonna go around, do that. I'm gonna add some more on this side. I'm also gonna add some more blue, so don't worry, guys. The blue is still the star of the show. I just wanted to get the brown situated in there. I'm gonna go back with the blue. Pack, pack, pack. I don't know where the actual brush that I wanted to use for this is. My actual like packing brush. So that's why I'm using this brush. This brush is good for this, but the other brush that I want to use is better. Like I don't, like this brush is really good, but I just have a specific brush that I use when I want to do this. And I can't find it right now. I'm burning up. Okay, so the eyes are done for right now, up until I go ahead and do my lower lashes and all that. So I'm gonna go back in here and do my concealer. One more layer of that. I actually want to use a brighter concealer, but the concealer that I want to use, I don't 100% sure know where it is. But this is the concealer that I use when I want my everyday base that I do. My everyday base that I would wear. This is not an everyday makeup look, okay? This video really isn't even about the eyeshadow. I just wanted to do the eyeshadow just so you guys could see a little something. So you guys haven't seen me in a while, so I want you guys to have a little extra something. This video isn't even about the eyeshadow. Really, it's about the base. I just wanted to also show you guys the eyeshadow. You're welcome. So go ahead and blend this out. But even when I'm doing an everyday look, I do still like for my under eyes to be bright, but y'all knew that already. So I'm gonna show you guys how I brighten up my eyeshadow, even when, I mean my eyeshadow, how I brighten up my under eyes, even when all I have is like my neutral concealer. Because between this and the Huda concealer that I use, they're pretty much the same like shade for the most part. They're not brightening concealers. Like I didn't get them with the purpose of being brightening concealers. I got them with the purpose if I wanted to do like more of a no makeup natural look, I could pull that off and then I'd still be okay. So I use the One Size powder. What is it called? So I can tell you guys exactly what it is. This is the Sweet Honey powder from One Size. I love One Size packaging. So we're going to use, ooh, child. So I'm gonna probably need more than that. So I'm gonna make sure everything is blended in. And then what's made the difference for me is using a powder puff instead of using a beauty blender for my powder. That has made all the difference. And I use a powder puff with my pressed powder as well as my loose powder. So I'm gonna just pat this in. But like, right. Y'all see the vibes? So I don't even have to say much about it because y'all see it. The proof is in the pudding. Like I don't even have to go to bat for it because it does all the talking for me. But do y'all see how this looks good even without the foundation? Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna cut my cheeks out a little bit just to kind of add a little bit of dimension, because this powder just presses in, so it isn't nothing crazy. But I do like to have like that extra little, you know. I know that you know, so you don't even have to say yeah, you know, because I know that you know. So I'm gonna take this NYX professional makeup. Why do I always say that? Professional makeup. I'm gonna take this NYX Buttermilk bronzer, and this is in the shade Butter Off BNB 05. And I'm gonna take this crayon case brush, small shadow blender, and I'm going to use this for my nose. This brush was a bit aggressive. It was a bit aggressive. Just a little bit. Yeah. And to brighten, because I could leave the powder under my eyes as is. It looks good. But to brighten a little bit more, I'm going to take this Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch. Okay. Powder. And this is in the shade Peach Pie. This stuff. Yeah, that stuff definitely snatches. I took it a little bit too far down. Took it a little bit too far down. But this stuff gets the job done. So definitely use that to brighten. And I'm going to go up on my like bronzer on my nose some, and then I'm gonna go over the top because it looks, this is very harsh. It's very harsh. It's very aggressive. Very GHETTO. And I'm going to take, is this the brush that I want to use? No. It's not. I'm going to take that same bronzer because no, I still didn't put any on. That's just a Huda bronzer. Cute as heck. Okay. And I'm going to, yeah. You see the difference? So you do this how you like to do it, okay? Y'all see how I do it, but you do how you like to do. So I'm just gonna go over. This is just a brush. What's happening there? Just a brush. And I'm just going over everything, kind of making sure it's no harsh lines anywhere. But also all I put down there is powder. So like I don't know how harsh of a line I expect that to be. And I'm gonna take a clean sponge. This is my e.l.f. sponge. And I'm going to go over all this. So it's not looking insane, you know? And then where is it? I'm gonna take, I don't want this makeup to like stick, okay? I want it to stick, so I'm gonna take this NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh spray. It's the multitasking spray, sensitive skin friendly. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna let this, sit and settle in. And I'm going to, where that? Oh. I'm looking for something.
Mommy?
Yeah, baby.
Can they be my own?
Your own what?
Hot dog and blood. The one on the counter.
Okay. I'm looking for my liner. My lip liner is right here, but my eyeliner is not. I mean, this is an eyeliner, but this isn't the eyeliner that I was looking for. So, but I'm gonna just use this because my camera's dying, so yeah. And this is the NYX eye pencil in black brown. So this works, but I wanted like my black liner. Don't know what the vibe there is. And I'm gonna just take the same blue and brown that I use on the top of my eye to, you know, at the bottom. And I'll be back, y'all. Let me charge this goddamn battery. Okay, so my camera died, so I had to go ahead and finish recording on my phone. So you guys are on my phone right now. It's fine. It's cute. It looks good. So all I did was go ahead and use the same liner that I used to line my eyes, to line my lips. And then I used this Fenty Beauty, what is this called? What is it called? A gloss bomb stick in 07. I guess that's the color. Yeah, and that's what I have on my lips. It's darker because I use a lot of lip liner to kind of get the gradient, because that was the intended effect that I was going for. But all in all, I love how it turned out. But yeah, this is the face minus the eyeshadow that I do anytime I'm going anywhere, doing anything. I'm gonna do this face minus the foundation, because I don't know. I don't know. I just don't gravitate towards grabbing the foundation anymore, but I still do use it. It's not my go-to. So this is the face that's my go-to and has been my go-to all 2024. Okay, if you guys like this video, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys are interested in seeing in 2025. That's even insane to say that 2025 is next week. Like, honestly, that is insanity, to be honest. But this year honestly has been so amazing, and I just cannot wait to see what next year has in store. So I will see you guys then.